This is the Nino Training Center, which is basically more of a training center than a gym. It is a gym though. We're open to the public. We have all skill levels here. It's in San Francisco, 2555 Phelps. I used to live here, but like I said, it's our training center. You know, people of all levels do come here, and it's a great place. And I've been open for I'd say about 22 months. I've been here, and we got from pro fighters to just your weekend warriors here. I've already planned this. You know, my whole plan was beat Josh Thompson, beat Aoki. My contract would be done, and I'd sit pretty till my baby came, and try to take the rest of the year off or fight late December after the baby comes. So yeah, it was more of a recover, my body, because I fought 4 times in 12 months, and it was also spend time with Carrie, help her out, and be able to spend time with the baby, because I know it's exhausting the first 2-3 months, rest of my life, but for at least the next 2 months I can be there for her and train and help the guys out. Technically, I'm not a free agent. There's a championship clause in my contract, but there was, I always knew if I won my 4 fights, I would, me and Scott are in, Scott, the president of the Strike Force, my boss, we're on great terms, and I know we'll come to an agreement, and I plan on being with Strike Force for, for a long time, if possible. I'm always open-minded to everything else, but yeah, I'm a free agent, but at this point, I already plan on re-signing with Strike Force. I believe we're on the same page. Everyone asks me, what's my next fight? I point to Carrie's belly. I'm like, that's my next fight, right there. It's coming out any day, so yeah, that's it. That's basically what I've been doing right now, is just really pumping up the fight team. I got a couple young fighters coming up that just fought, and some that are about to fight. Check it out. For us, it's a little tough because of me, first of all, they don't want to fight us. But when they do want to fight us, it's because they're really confident in their guy. So it's like my guys are kind of getting matched up with tough guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like they'll take the fight when they have a really tough guy that they can maybe try to beat one of our guys and beat a guy from Gilbert Melendez, Jake Shields, Jim. Right. But someone coming up, they hear about us, and they're scared right away, and guys pull out all the time, and then they do a little YouTube thing on Phil. Like, take your shit off of YouTube, bro. I feel like I made a statement. I really believe it goes #1 BJ Penn, #2 Frankie Edgar, and I really believe I am #3 in the world right now, and I'm definitely coming for the #1 spot. But I got a lot to prove, and it's gonna be hard because I don't fight BJ or Frankie Edgar, so Strike Force need to come up with some people in the top 10 for me to beat that can help me prove that. Maybe go up to 170. Who knows? One of my fights, I hurt my hand. I did hurt my hand in that fight, but other than that, I mean, fighting a perfect fight, made it very easy for me. I wasn't very tired. I mean, I could talk between the rounds. I could brainstorm with my cornerman during the rounds, and when I fight Josh, I mean, that's exhausting. So I was actually rooting for Aoki to win against Kawajiri, because I think I had a feeling I'd fight Kawajiri, the winner, if he won, and possibly Aoki if he won. So I'm happy, because I'll take that fight any day of the week, and another payday for me. So with that, now I feel like my training hasn't been as good because I've been helping the boys out, so I'm jumping in sparring all the time, and it's probably not the most healthy thing or the smartest thing at times, but right now everyone's fighting, so I'm trying to help. I'm trying to spread my time for them, and when people ask me to show up, I show up. Where when it gets closer to my fight, or when they stop, where they're done with their fights, I can become a little more structured. But I spend most of my time here, and and then at Veritex as well, working with Jongsanan, and I try to meet up with Jake and Nick and Nate as much as possible, twice a week. Jake Shields, I'm very happy for him signing with the UFC. I think at this time in his career, I think that was a bold move, and no guts, no glory, as they say, and he totally beat Dan Henderson, and it was a gamble for everybody, a gamble for him, and he was the bigger underdog, and once again, he overcomes adversity, or puts the odd makers to shame, and well, not necessarily the odd makers. The odd makers seem to know that Jake's pretty dang good, but for this one, he was a big underdog. But the media and and the commentators and everyone who's always doubted Jake, man, I think he made everyone a believer, and I really believe he can beat GSP. I really believe he will beat GSP and Martin Kampmann, and be the next UFC middleweight champ.